a little Napoleon sat in the Ministry of Home Affairs in KN gets to decide whether that child is going to be given citizenship. That the minister is just the puppet of his civil service. Only death. And death is what he seeks. If you're a baby found born in Malaysia, a foundling, you can acquire Malaysian citizenship. The only reason why you're not getting it, as Zaid has explained, is because JPN, or the National Registration Department, the people in the Ministry of Home Affairs, are being difficult and don't apply the federal constitution. It's as simple as that. But you still have a right. And there are many other categories of children like that. For example, children who are born of permanent residents in Malaysia. What they want to do is to amend the federal constitution so that all such children will now have to go through a registration process, which means a little Napoleon sat in the Ministry of Home Affairs in KN gets to decide whether that child is going to be given citizenship. So it's taken out of the hands of law and put into the hands of unseen faces, because we do not know who these people are, who are approving or not approving. Now, the Constitution actually says it's in the hands of the minister, but the reality is that the minister is just the puppet of his civil service. And that is the case of what is going on in KN. We have successive ministers who do the bidding of not their constituency, not their rakyat, but of the civil servants, the unseen faces in KN, who walk the corridors of power. And that is what we are really, really concerned about in terms of these proposed amendments. Because no longer will children like Ali and Abang, and a whole host of other children like that, be able to acquire citizenship automatically when everything points to them being Malaysian and deserving of Malaysian citizenship. So, we really, really hope that the powers that be, that every single person here speaks up and supports us in opposing those regressive amendments. There are two people I think are so important in this movie, if we can just take that home with us. Abang, of course, and his life of hopelessness. And that is the life that every single stateless person and refugee faces. Because every single one of us carries hope within us. It's an automatic thing that all of us have as human beings. And if you remove hope from people, and when life becomes hopeless, as Abang said, there is nothing for him, only death. And death is what he seeks. And that is tragic. For all of us to sit here and allow someone to be so hopeless that they long for death, they run after death,